let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Right here. Oh, where's the foul?
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
You know, we're just a week into Season 6, and I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of everything new in the game.
There's so much going on, and for my team...
The always busy and popular East, and with tip-off...
Thank you, Kevin.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up in the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Harrell in at the 5. And
checking in for the away team.
Yeah, I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
MP passes to Plumlee. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. The open look here for Sexton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
MP dishes to Plumlee. And he comes up with the deuce.
I tell you, Plumlee rolls so hard to the basket, no one really wants to get in his way.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Sexton. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Sexton's got 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the paint. Here's Washington. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Thomas against Garland. Now the feed to Allen. Love trying to break loose. Allen, that's good. 6 points for Allen.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
And he can't get the first one.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Jared Allen. Markkanen can't get it to go. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Garland looking it over. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's MP. Good D from Love. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. 11-point game. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Thomas kicks to MP. Back to Thomas. The pass to MP. Charlotte no good that time either. Cleveland leading by 11. LeVert with a wide open look. Hangs home the trifecta. LeVert's got 5 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
MP outside. Washington. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Garland. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Plumlee finds MP. Over in the corner, Washington. 4-3, Oubre. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with the... And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward.
I really like the step back move.
One of many moves. Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Love. Mobley comes in for Markkanen. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in for Sexton. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Garland is out there with the Okoro. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
There's Garland. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Ball, the pass to MP. And he drives in. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
6 on the shot clock.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
Garland kicks to Osman. Back to Garland. Passes it to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
MP deciding where to go with it. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hayward. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Allen. Back to Osman. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by MP. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. They get it back. Here's Mobley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
And stolen by Mobley. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Allen outside. He kicks to Garland. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Osman. Shoots. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Substitution here for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Lowry Marketing comes in for Mobley. LeVert's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Okoro. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee. He's checked in for Harrell. B.J. Washington comes in for Bridges. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And MP subbed in for Ball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Plumlee out there with Washington. Then it's MP. Then there's Oubre. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard. The shot by Sexton, no good. Hornets trail by 11. Washington passes to MP. Back to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Washington's got 8 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Sexton. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
MP, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's LeVert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams. Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Sexton the pass to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow him out there.
Oubre dishes to MP. Outside Martin. Now here's MP. 6 points for him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
LeVert against Oubre. And it's LeVert missing. Hornets trail by 10. MP outside. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Over in the corner, Washington. Plumlee, and the shot is good. 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
And working on that upper body strength, Plumlee has a great build and is converting through contact.
Garland finds LeVert. Back to Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. The Hornets shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. MP against Markkanen. Oubre passes to MP. And here's Martin. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Washington's got 12 in the game. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
I just be ballin', you cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, AEW, logo to Swiss. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm up by 20, I'm going to win. AKA MVP, I'm him. Why would I take you up on this trip? You wasn't with me shooting the gym. Opportunity in my hands, I can't slip. Keep it wrapped up, lock with the grip. I just came up out the water, I drip. Gotta crawl way before you can swim. Gotta swim way before you can splash. Gotta save before you throw the cash. Keep it going, ain't no time to relax. Watch your futures ended up in the past. Jimmy Neutron, I got a blast. I'm too hungry for the dub, I can't fast. First place, I can never be last. I got homies to get out of the place. I got people to bring up with me. Living life in luxury. Put these numbers on the board with ease. I'm a dog when there's bark on the beat. I know you wanna be up top, top floor with the team. Got the trophy on the shelf, no defeats. Ballin', ballin', Logic 2013. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AEW logo to sweats. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They want me to put the paper. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good game last night. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Keep it going.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. I go.
We'll get the next one. mind right.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get your mind right. Get your head in the game.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. That's what we're gonna do.
Get open, man. Shot.
Come on, focus.
Give me that. Come on in. Hey, right here.
Too strong. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Man, I can't even watch this.
Focus. Freeze all day, baby.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. That's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Good snatch, baby.
Hey. Oh, good shot, MB. Free him up.
One more. Now we're rolling. Just like that.
Hey, I'll see you later. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Get there!
Again.
Season 6 is in full swing, and so is a new event series in my team.
This is a unique opportunity to earn 25 new reward cards over a 5-week period. Every weekday.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been up. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers.
So I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Harrell. For teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 9 points, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Thomas against Irving. Durant with it. He's got 10. And then Durant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
And then Washington with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
KD with it. Now Thomas defending. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
MP outside. Oubre on the wing. The three from MP. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Thomas finds MP. And here's Plumlee. MP deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simmons. Aldridge trying to break free. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Durant.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons. MP outside. For three. With 1 on the clock, and then Washington with the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well put.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of it.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Washington out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Plumlee. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Pass to Thomas. The three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
MP outside. Down low. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
The free throw off from Harris.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Thomas finds MP. Passes it to Plumlee. MP outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Oubre. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Durant inside. Working on Plumlee. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking, because he can heat up in a hurry?
Harris outside. Now Durant. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Shoots over Washington. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game. Changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Ben Simmons in for Seth Curry. And it's Simmons penetrating. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
Durant is out there with Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Oubre dishes to MP. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Thomas.
Well, you have to stay attached to Isaiah Thomas because in catch-and-shoot situations, this guy is ready to fire.
On the wing, Harris. Inside, here's Durant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 28 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
Basket good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Thomas passes to MP. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Simmons passes to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
And here is Simmons. He's got 18. And there's the pass to KD. Driving to the basket. Softly drops in the floater. KD's got 30.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. MP out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Outside for Curry. He dishes it to Durant. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Plumlee. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. And then Washington with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Passes to Irving. Driving in. Shoots over Oubre. And the shot no good. A bit short. Thomas against Irving. Inside. And MP with the basket on the assist from Thomas.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. LaMarcus Aldridge is chipped. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AEW logo to Swiss. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm up by 20, I'm going to win. AKA MVP, I'm him. Why would I take you up on this trip? You wasn't with me shooting a gym. Opportunity in my hands, I can't slip. Keep it wrapped up, lock with the grip. I just came up out the water, I drip. Gotta crawl way before you can swim. Gotta swim way before you can splash. Gotta save before you throw the cash. Keep it going, ain't no time to relax. Watch your future sitting up in the past. Jimmy Neutron, I got a blast. I'm too hungry for the dub, I can't fast. First place, I can never be last. I got homies to get out of the class. I got people to bring up with me. Living life in luxury. Put these numbers on the board with ease. I'm a dog when it's bark on the beat. I know you wanna be up top, top floor with the team. Got the trophy on the shelf, no defeats. Ballin'. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They need to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm up by 20, I'm going to win. AKA MVP, I'm him. Why would I take you up on this trip? You wasn't with me shooting a
How's it going?
Stay focused on your workout.
to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in. AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm about 20, I'm going to win. AKA MVP, I'm him. Why would I take you up on this trip? You wasn't with me shooting in a gym. Opportunity in my hands, I can't slip. Keep it wrapped up, lock with the grip. I just came up out the water, I drip. Gotta crawl way before you can swim. Gotta swim way before you can splash. Gotta save before you throw the cash. Keep it going, ain't no time to relax. Watch your futures ending up in the past. Jimmy Neutron, I got a blast. I'm too hungry for the dub, I can't fast. First place, I can never be last. I got homies to get out of the place. I got people to bring up with me. Living life in luxury. Put these numbers on the board with ease. I'm a dog when this bark on the beat. I know you wanna be up top floor with the team. Got the trophy on the shelf, no defeats. Ballin', Logic 2013. I just be ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in. AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. Soon as we walking, you know that it's over. Throw the champ belt over my shoulder. Me and my brothers got rings like we married. Let's go on a honeymoon to Nova Scotia. This is what I wanna do till it's...
Whether it's Shaq, Luka, Lonzo Ball, or Devin Booker, these new cards are gonna add a lot of fun to my team.
And we can't forget about Smush Parker, who's making his 2K22 My Team debut.
The final reward card in this event series is going to be a 99 overall Dark Matter card. So make sure you're staying up to date and knocking these out.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks, At shooting guard, Reggie Bullock. At the other guard position, Reggie Bullock. Let's hear it for the starting.
Well, so the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Luka Doncic is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Prez in at the 4. And for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Well, Luka Doncic, a player who has burst onto the NBA scene the last couple of years. Candace, did you think he would be this good so early in his career?
I did not, B.A. Just the way that he changes. He plays the game at his pace. And whatever you guess as a defender, you're going to be wrong. You know, he's that guy that can really take on the scoring load and responsibility. So, yes, he is a dominant player. And no, I didn't think he would be this good.
The Luka magic is real. Now here's Jackson. And George with the jam.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Prez, that's
Number
good.
14.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
George outside. They get it again. Tries again. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Back to Hardaway. Here's Prez. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendo, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, you know, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into extra things that they're able to do to make the defender fall. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good points. Here's George. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 11 feet out. Yep, that one's good. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
That defense would have killed another player's shot, but George is a higher class of shooter.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Prez. Leonard defending. Prez, that's good.
14.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
The Clippers trail to the inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Prez, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 10.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
George passes to Zubac. It's stolen. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism. Man, I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as well. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
And so here are the Clippers. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Porzingis grabs the board. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Doncic outside. Pass to Prez. Shot clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Here's Prez. And the 3 off target for Los Angeles. They've got 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And George with the jam.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A sharp steal and some quick offense. Cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And it's Prez missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim.
Number 14.
Just couldn't deliver.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Leonard. He did not look good in their loss to the Cavaliers the other night. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television, that has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. Thing of the future.
Amen. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Prez. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 16.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Outside Porter. Back to George. Shoots over Brown. Brown with the block. Here's Prez. 16 points for him. From deep. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Jackson right side. Kicks it to George. And George with the jam.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
It's rebounded by George. Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I have a point guard that is that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no looks, and they're so man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no looks.
Now here's Zubac. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first
and a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Number 14.
Not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
A minute 6 left to play in the first. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for LA, Keon Johnson, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And he can't hit the second. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Pass to Prez. Back to Doncic. Here's Prez. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Prez. And he throws it down with one hand.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Porter. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Prez. Back to Doncic. Over Johnson. Again, Dallas.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Johnson. No good. Nice D from Brown.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Checking in for the
going with a
Mavericks.
whole new group out there. And the Mavericks with some changes. Well, Candace, as someone who has played for a Los Angeles team, what do you think it's like for the Clippers now, playing away from their home these last few years?
Well, when you win and you advance in the playoffs, slowly but surely people get on that bandwagon bus. So you're going to see more and more LA Clippers fans on the road.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Kennard in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Hey guys, Prez in their last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He contributed 52 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
George's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The Clippers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Jackson on the wing. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Here's George. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest? And is that important to you, Candace?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
Now here's George. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. The Clippers trail. George out. side. Inside. Here's Leonard. Oh, they thumped it out.
No, he's not normally known as a flashy guy, but Kawhi showed some flashiness on that play.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Prez. Give him 30. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prez. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 32 points in the game for him.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Prez. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside. Helps him draw fouls.
And the Clippers making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Outside Hardaway, pass to Prez. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Blocked! 17 seconds left to play in the first half. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Leonard. And they're on the run. Here's Porter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Reggie Jackson.
It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. At the end of my career, in more of a complimentary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
On the court right now for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Prez in at the 4.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Denied by Leonard. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway into the lane. Here's Prez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Pass to Jackson. Prez grabs the board.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
To the middle. Porzingis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Leonard against Hardaway. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 19 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Prez. There's the drive. And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Jackson finds George. Hardaway against Leonard. 5 to shoot. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So both teams making some changes here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Zubac. Tries a 10-footer. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Prez. Jacks up at 3. Here's Brown. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ooh, poked away. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Prez. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. On the wingman. Shot to stop the run. Nice D from Brown.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger.
Checking in for
All right,
the
let's
Mavericks.
get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence, just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
14.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
That's his third personal foul.
That one falls for Jackson.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Prez. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here's George. 12 points for him. Pass to Leonard with 4 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Here's Bullock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
That's a great look. Great look.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Chandler Hutchison is out there with Paul George. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Gasol in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Maverick substitution.
And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Prez. Back to Hardaway. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now Winslow to the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Here's Prez. And there's the drive. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Looney's checked in. Pass to Kennard. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers.
You know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Here's Prez. Inside, shot clock at 5, throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make a three-point play.
Here in the second half, they just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
The Clippers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. The ball's knocked loose. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Hutchison. Prez grabs the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the middle. Driving in. Carter on the wing. Here's Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Bullock. Here's Prez. On the take. And the basket by Looney.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hutchison, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Prez. And here's Hardaway. Uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got 7 now in this quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Winslow with the ball. Here's Hutchison. Just 5 on the clock. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Bullock. Here's Winslow. The three-pointer off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Carter. Not a lot of room. Over Winslow. Here's Prez. Outside Hardaway. Here's Prez. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Another shot. And Gasol with the block.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Second chance shot.
Foul charge to Dallas. Number 14. That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
You know Marc Gasol's brother Powell, he was a top 3 pick. Mark fell to the second round and had to work for everything he's achieved.
And for Dallas, they're shooting 59% on this one. A good average. And the shot goes in.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And the Clippers with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Smitty, players are more connected today with social media than ever before. You think it helps squash problems, or does it foster rivalries?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously rivalries, and a lot of chatters talk between social media, and a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage at times.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to Gasol. Now Johnson. Not going to go that time.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all
Number 14.
evening long.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
That's tipped. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Now here's Winslow. Pass to Hutchison. Looking to win the run. On target from range. Hutchison's got 9 points here in the second half.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And it's Prez missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Winslow with the ball. Lets a three fly. Fires in the triple. Winslow's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He'll probably never be a knockdown shooter from three. Winslow makes enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Fires the three. And it's good. He hits another one.
3-point basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Gasol. And here's Johnson. Driving to the basket and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Prez. Throws it up high. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear.
Oh,
sweet.
My goodness. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hutchison, no good. And it's the Mavericks ball. Pass to Carter. Can't get it to drop. Winslow with the defensive effort. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now pulls it in. Pass to Carter. Down low. Here's Prez. Misses the layup. He's checked by Carter. And he drops it in from the low post.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Here's Prez. Some solid defense from Gasol. Now Johnson. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it. Protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mind to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back. We go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. And my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars. Let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat bread, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Eat wheat and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Sun, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry. Old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term Rama, third timer, slurred word primer, dime a mama, and make sure it stay tight, it's only right. On the daylight and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug, the happy-go-lucky, ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list?
Yeah.
Struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting this kid's wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give a they never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no brakes, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. See the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. NON 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded thugs.
Don't call it a comeback or return. Every journey needs a new beginning. Rookies to vets, it's all depending on who's defending. You gotta earn respect to be the next, and your team will be winning. We ain't bargaining, we charging in, and the people is with it.
We getting better than ever, we never left. How long you been waiting, debating, holding your breath? Switch it right to left, tell a rep I might have got him, cause we're bad like vertebrae, spinal column.
5 seconds is a problem, it's a wrap for your C's. You only got one shot, might have to launch it 40 feet. When it comes to that chip, nobody's safe. Movements will amaze, who gon' get on the plate? It's hard to say.
As we return, we gon' turn the page, turn it loose. When it's my turn, I turn the pudding into the proof that they need to believe, and give them one more jam. Let's return to their regular scheduled program. Now here we go again, I peep the secret opening. I'm motioning for my associate to go in closer for the poster when I'm making moves. Hate to lose, we don't break the rules. Break them down, when I cross them over, you can take your shoes. Front page of newspapers with the greatest innovators. We so fly, aerodynamic originators. Airborne with maneuvers, you was missing fun times. We return like the sun shines when the sun rise.
I crack the defense when the beat hits. It's the return of the sweet kicks. The rim heats bricks. You out your mind if you ain't tuned in. My grind is zoomed in. Came through the metro booming. Know that he gon' flush it, so you better move it. Your roster healed up, the mind is built up. Hated to love it, I'm too rugged. I guess I'm a walking bucket. Made it happen in the bubble befuddle, but now we land free, going home to where the fans be. The finals with my plan see. It's the return. We going home. It's what you've been missing. Hoop season begins.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. What the f*** they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some family. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it Red Sea. These man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the bend, it's time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly.
Hey, yo, Vanadium, you make this.
You know, with every season here on 2K TV, we like to give ourselves, Team 2K TV, some challenges. So for Season 6, we thought, why not hit up every major event?
Not just hitting up every major event, but you've got...
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Rudy Gay is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock is out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Prez. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out
and competing.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Bullock with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Stolen by Clarkson. Conley into the lane. The wide open look here for Ingles. That shot off the mark. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swag. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley dishes to Clarkson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Take it right at them.
First team. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Utah with the ball. Now here's Conley. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Gobert with the pass to Clarkson. He takes it in. Bullock with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player. And to me, this is what KP has got to do. Porzingis has the size and length to be a factor on the offensive glass.
So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Gay finds Conley. Over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Prez has got 5 now.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now here's Conley. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks leading by 6. Prez with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Prez kicks to Doncic. Pass to Prez. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Prez. Beyond the arc.